Hello, welcome to my channel, Deliciousness. This is one of my favorite recipes, also one of my family's favorite recipes, and I have taken this recipe to work several times, and it's a favorite of everybody's. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. This here is all the ingredients. I have 2 cans of original diced tomatoes with green chilies. I use 3 cans of chili beans, but if you're not a big fan of chili beans, you can always use 2. And then I use 1 can of corn and one of the big cans of the petite diced tomatoes. And also 1 large can of the tomato juice. And then I also used 2 seasoning packets of ranch and 2 original taco seasonings. Now, I use 2 pounds of hamburger, but being a working mom and I'm always busy, I try to fry all my hamburger up and freeze it on the weekends, and then that way during the week I can just throw it in the pot, throw all my ingredients in there, and I'm good to go. So here I have my frozen hamburger. I'm just going to break it up. Now this is 2 pounds of hamburger. This, 1 pot of this normally feeds my whole family, which is 5 of us for about 2 days at least. Sometimes we take them to lunch. This is a great recipe to make if you're always busy with games, football practice, things like that. Which anybody that knows me knows I'm usually pretty busy. Alright, now just open each can. You can go ahead and turn your stove on to about 6 because we're just going to need this to simmer. Your hamburger's already cooked, so. Now, when you put your cans in, you take juice and all, so everything. Just dump it right on top of that hamburger. And you do that for everything, the chili beans, the corn, tomatoes. You want the juice and all. Just like that. There we go. Like I said, if there's anything you don't like or your kids don't like, you can always leave that out. Although I will tell you that my kids hate tomatoes, but they absolutely love the taco soup. It is their favorite. Also, if you want to make this in a crock pot, you can do so. You don't have to cook it very long. Like I said, if you do it in a crock pot, I do low for about 2 hours. Sorry, that's my Australian Shepherd. Always barking at something. Alrighty. And so I got the corn, the chili beans, the tomatoes. Now you don't have to use the tomato juice. I prefer mine more of a soup, so I use a whole can of tomato juice. Some people prefer their taco soup a little thicker, so if you want to do that, just leave in your juice from all your cans. Don't drain any of your juices, and it'll be just as delicious. It just won't be quite as soupy. It's really just your preference. Okay, so mix that real good, and then I'm going to put my taco seasonings in. Okay, and once this simmers, like I said, you can do it in a crock pot if you prefer. A lot of times, like during the summer, my son's home, so I'll go ahead and make this the night before and just put it in the fridge. If I want to do the crock pot, if I'm working a lot of hours, I'll just put it in the crock pot in the fridge and then have him start it around noon, depending on what time I'm getting off work, and put it on low for me. And supper will be done when we get home, which works out great. Very simple, pretty cheap too, so it's a great meal, especially if you're a busy family, a family on a budget, anything like that. Feeds a lot of people. I also like to use it for birthday parties, anything like that. So now that you got all your seasoning mixed in, oh, it's delicious. It should look like this. It is so good, so good. Okay, and then I just put my lid on there. I got it on a 6 right now on my stove, but like I said, if you want to put it in a crock pot, you're welcome to, for about 3 hours on low, and you really just need it to simmer. And then what I like to use with mine is, once it's finished, I'll put it in a bowl and use shredded cheese, sour cream, mix that in real good, throw some corn chips on top. It is delicious. And this is a great additive to football nights, anything like that, Super Bowls, whatever you guys, any kind of parties, get-togethers you like to have. This is a great, inexpensive way to kind of feed everybody. Please like and subscribe. I have many more recipes to come, and leave a comment down below. Thank you.